Hello, hello, crafty peeps. Welcome back to my channel, Crafty-ish-kristyn. Today we are going to be doing a post review and kit down on the Kawaii lunch bunch set that I got from Meow and Furevah. I only was able to complete 3 of the canvases out of the 4. I started on number 4 and I left it on the table and it fell on the ground and let's just say the cat got sick and the canvas was not savable. Yeah, just gonna leave it at that. So I have some, I have some pros and cons, as is every kit that, we do. Pros, absolutely freaking adorable images. I mean, look at these. They are so cute. I love the little eyes and the little nose, and I feel like these images translated really, really well into diamond painting format. There's one of the culprits. Thank you. Keep on moving, cat. Keep on moving. The images were like perfect for this size. I love this kind of 8.5 by 11. I think it's 8.5 by 11, 8.5 by 12. I don't know. Do I have a? Oh, I do. I have a tape measure. Let's see. That's centimeters. So a little under 8 drill field and like almost 10.5. But this is an amazing size. I very much enjoyed it. It's a little more challenging than maybe like a paint gem or something, or like a little partial, but it's, not too big where it's overwhelming to, try to work on a clipboard. As I basically used a clipboard, and when we would be watching a movie or something, usually it's a movie I don't want to watch, I would sit and work on one of these. That's why it's taken me so long. Let's see, anything else that I can think of? This material, it's like a canvas, really nice to work on. It's different than, I think some of the other budget company paintings, and it's different than, like the premium kits. It's more of a canvas feel. It doesn't have that plasticky feel, if that makes any sense at all. I hope it does. Yeah, so I was really happy with, how they look. One thing I did have a hard time with, and this could be a Kristyn problem, not a canvas problem. I did cut this corner off that didn't have any nastiness on it, but on the very heavily color blocked areas, mainly the background, there's no grid lines, and these are round drills, and there's no training wheel marks. And for me, because I don't do a lot of rounds, I had a really hard time figuring out where exactly I was supposed to put my round drill to make it, line up properly. I mean, you can see right here, and I'm watching TV while I'm doing this, so I'm not overly concentrating. I'm just kind of mindlessly putting diamonds down. But like over here, I don't know what I did wrong over here, but it's a mess. And again, I don't think that's necessarily a canvas problem. It's more of a placement on my part. But if you do have a hard time not having any kind of guidelines, then it could be a little trickier. What I did find worked really well was to do some of these line areas where there's only one row first, and then I would kind of build my way off of that. Again, if that makes sense. Another thing I did notice was that the longer the glue had been exposed to air, and again, I don't know if this is just a me thing, but I felt like I couldn't slide the drills into place as much as I could in the beginning. Again, not a deal breaker. But if you're a slider like me, then you're like, ah, God, I got to put them down straight the first time. I have a hard time doing that. Let's see. Anything else? The drills are from Evermoment, and I didn't have any issues. I didn't run out. Of course, I couldn't finish the last one, but I don't think I would have run out by any means. I will say this one color, the 996, was really trashy, which, I mean, it was a background color, and I still have this much, and I don't think that was in the last French fry painting. But other than that, I was not near running out on anything. Ignore my messy tray. When I would be doing this, I wouldn't have a trashy tray or a container to put my trash drills in. So yeah. Other than that, I did have fun doing these. I love, like I said, I love this size. This size is perfect for on the go, for sitting on the couch, or if you just need a break from giant canvases like I tend to work on. The only part, well, yeah, I'm not a big fan of color blocking large areas. And again, that's a me preference. That's not saying anything bad about these kits. It's just I don't do color blocking well because I am impatient and I just want to get it done as, fast as possible, because that part is not enjoyable for me. This is what's enjoyable for me. Seeing the image come to life. And so for me, the background is kind of like, just get it done. So, you can enjoy the cuteness. And now that these are done, my daughter can steal them because she's been trying to steal them. Every time I finish one, she's like, I'm going to take that one. And I kept saying, no, I need to do a post review. Then you can take them. So I am sure when I am done with this, her sticky fingers will be taking them upstairs. I don't know where she's going to put them, but that is a later Kristen problem, not a right now Kristen problem. So let me move these aside. Put my tape measurer. I have my kitting down lunchbox right here. I think the only thing I need out of there is a tray, but I could be wrong. I did put them in DMC order already to potentially help myself. And let's do this. I hope everybody is having, I'm going to spill this soda. I just know it. Having a great day. Ooh, cat hair on the table. Fantastic. Oh, I need my ruler. I need my ruler. See, I knew I was going to forget something. I was digging around in here the other day trying to find labels, and I made a giant mess. Okay, it's not a mess, I swear. Okay, got my ruler. Okay, what am I doing? 152. I hope everybody is doing something fun, hopefully, while I'm doing this. Yes, this is the round. Okay, double checking. This is the round box. That'd have been awkward. I do not have a lot of rounds, so I'm excited to add more to my stash. And I don't separate my round drills from my square drills. Well, yes, I do. No, I do that. I would make a giant mess if I didn't. I don't separate the resin and acrylic. Acrylic? Oh man, words are difficult today. I don't celebrate. Oh God. Oh jeez. Yeah, now I'm afraid to even try. I don't separate resin and acrylic round drills. Whew. 5th tries the charm, yeah. I don't have as much of an issue with round acrylic drills as I do square acrylic drills, meaning I try to avoid square acrylics like the plague. But I will say the ABs I got from AliExpress that are square and acrylic are actually really good. in this instance, they are not separated. They are just all living together as one big happy drill family. Okay, there's that. So I will have a link to the Meow and Furevah, what do you call it? Store. Yes, that's what I'm going to link. So if you are interested in seeing what they have available, I am not sure if they're doing pre-orders or it's just, you know, why am I trying to pour that giant thing? I'm not sure if it's pre-orders or, you know, you can order whatever's in stock. I am not sure. I was going to look and then I didn't. Because my brain is full of mashed potatoes right now. So it did not happen. 341. I'm just excited I have a finish because I don't feel like I'm going to finish anything big in the near future. I might actually be able to finish the little diamond dot round painting I have. Other than that, it's probably going to be a few more weeks before I have a square finish. So maybe instead of trying to switch every row on the square paintings that I'm doing, I will maybe just focus on one. I mean, you know, there's a thought, right? Focus on one painting. Problem is, like, I have so many paintings and I want to do them all, but I can't, you know, I can't open them all. I can't start them all. I can't do it as much as I want to. I see why people will only start one painting at a time, or they'll have a square and a round. I get that now. I really get it. As I'm starting to feel slightly overwhelmed by everything that I have started and everything that I have kitted up. I'm going to take my watch off because it's like flashing all over the place. We have a lot of deliveries today. And the stupid part is it's like I ordered 4 things from Amazon and it all appears that they're going to come in their own package or their own shipment. So like one thing's coming UPS, one thing's coming from the post office, 1 and 2 things are coming from an Amazon delivery truck, but it is still could be 2 different delivery trucks. Like, okie dokie. Okie dokie then. I am hoping to not really start any new super big projects in September before I figure, you know, finish something, right? Finish something, then you can start. I do have my adorable pink bear canvas for Mushmellows Have a Heart event. I think she technically would have preferred if people post, you know, more, let's say, grotesque, realistic, anatomical, yeah, that word, realistic hearts. But she said love hearts counted, and let me tell you, when she said that, I was like, it's on. So I found the pinkest, cutest canvas with hearts that I could find in a manageable size. So I will be starting that in September. That's around, so that's a little less intimidating than, you know, a 60 by 80 square. So okay, where is 554? There could be a chance that some of the bags are not in here. I do have a little bin that has some round. Some of these do not come off nicely. Come on. Does have some rounds. So those are totally different colors. It's fine. Just mix them together and move on. I know some people don't like that, but for me, I have 3 boxes for rounds. I have 2 boxes for regular, and even then you can see how there's all these paper cups in here, pushing them forward. I probably could fit all of my rounds in one box, but I don't want to crowd them. And then this, so I have the second box, and then the third box has more special drills in it, and I need to actually organize that. That's on the to-do list, but that's probably once school starts back, then I can actually have the time to do that to-do. So, we have 608. There's that. I'm just kind of excited. I get to put some in bags, you know, because I don't have, you know, I technically have square drills in every color thanks to the Art Dot drill ordering fiasco. So I do have Art Dot squares. Problem is, I don't really like the Art Dot squares. They're okay in a pinch. Okay, this is going to be one of them that's probably in here. But I would not want to do an entire canvas or replace an entire color with the Art Dot squares. And that's just my opinion. If you love Art Dot square drills, good for you. But I am too freaking picky with my square drills. So we will keep this one in there for now because I do have all these pulled out because I have a project kitted up and this is all the drills. So I probably should work on that, but you know, again, only so many hours of the day are available. 6, 7, 7, and I can't tell if I'm in frame because my phone unmirrored from the TV. Super helpful, thank you. Isn't technology just amazing? When it works, it's fantastic, and when it malfunctions, not so much. Speaking of technology, you could use your device when the video is done, and you could go into the description box and you could fill out the Google form if you would like the latest and greatest Pippy, the Crafty Peep stickers. That's right. You get all four stickers. I am not asking for money. If anybody asks you for money for Pippy, the Crafty Peep stickers, please tell me because they are not me. I print them and mail them because I want to send happy mail out to people. So I do not ask for money. If I email you and say, hey, like the address you put in there is incorrect, that's probably all I would probably do if, something wasn't complete or I got something back. Other than that, no asking for money or anything like that. Okay. Come, go. That's the one thing with Elizabeth Wards that are just annoying. Putting them into the baggies. Sometimes they get stuck and they will not let their drills go. Let go of my drills. Let go. I also have a link in the description box. Ooh, those are look at that. Those are totally different. It's fine. It's fine. To my Facebook group, if you want to go over there and post pictures of what you're working on, you can ask questions. People, post memes, pictures of their pets. We're a laid back, fun bunch, I think anyways. I'm a little biased, but I think I think it's a pretty cool place to be. There's that. You go in there. $7.83. My house smells like chicken nuggets right now, and I don't know if it's making me hungry or if it's making my stomach kind of turn. It's a weird combo. That would be a cute painting. Little chicken nuggets, little kawaii kawaii snack foods instead of like kawaii lunch. I never did get school lunch as a kid. I was terrified of school lunch because it looked kind of gross. And I was one of those kids that didn't like their food touching. I mean, really, really, really didn't like their food touching. So there's no way I would have eaten school lunch if the food, you know, breached its little cafeteria tray wall. No. And I also didn't like the majority of the foods. They didn't have, at least at our elementary school, I don't think they had fun foods like pizza and, you know, hamburgers and stuff like that. So there's no way I would have eaten school lunch. I think I probably had the same thing for lunch for all of elementary school. I probably had a peanut butter and jelly, because that's back before, you know, you could have peanut butter in school, and it wasn't, you know, it didn't seem like there was many food allergies, or if there were, people didn't, I don't know, like, you know, people didn't make a big deal out of it, or the school didn't make a big deal out of it. Kind of weird. Like, I don't, you know, I'm not trying to discount anybody who has food allergies or anything like that, but it is interesting how, you know, I don't remember food allergies really being a thing when I was a kid. And now, you know, it's like, I'm very grateful they take it seriously, because it's no joke. But I probably had peanut butter and jelly. I probably had a container of applesauce, maybe a container of pudding, chocolate, Swiss Miss, obviously. I didn't like the Hunt snack pack as much, but I would eat it if I had to. What else? I don't know if I had chips, but now I think this sounds disgusting, but it was like, I didn't drink water. I know I didn't drink water. But I remember we would buy this. Is that one in there? That one's probably in here. What do you call it? It was chocolate milk, but it was made by Hershey's. It was like Hershey's chocolate milk, but it was shelf stable, which I'm like, really? Really? I mean, it was in my lunchbox. I'm pretty sure I had a cold ice pack thingy, but I don't know if I did. Now I just think that sounds disgusting, but it was all I drank. And there was probably something else, but it wasn't healthy. I can guarantee you it was not healthy, because I did not eat. Oh, I probably had like one of those chocolate dipped granola bars. That's probably what I had. Okay, go in. Okay, put this one back in here. Put those back in there, because those have stuff in them. Okay, 907. Oh my gosh, one time, my mom, I thought I was going to get arrested or kicked out of school. All right, slight interruption. That's okay. What was I saying? Oh, one day I had my lunch bag. And I must not have had a cold bag, because if you have a paper lunch sack that you throw everything away in, you wouldn't have a cold pack. So answer that question. I opened my lunch and I saw a pack of cigarettes, because my mom put her pack of cigarettes into my lunch bag, not hers. I was always the rule follower, so I honestly didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I was supposed to turn them into the lunch lady, but I was worried I would get in trouble because they would think that I tried to smuggle in a box of cigarettes. I mean, it wasn't like, well, yeah, it was like, you know, like a 20 pack, not like a carton or something. Good God. That would have been like inappropriate. So I probably looked like I had seen a ghost. I mean, my face was probably pale and I was probably breathing heavy. So I pulled my food items out and I was like, oh my gosh, somebody's going to know. They're going to know that my food was next to cigarettes and I'm toast. I'm done. Like, you might as well just, like, you know, put me on the school bus and send me to jail. So I ate my lunch, barely. Like, I was just nervous and I felt sick. And so I put all the garbage into the lunch bag without opening the lunch bag very far because, again, I didn't want anyone to see the cigarettes. And I threw the whole thing away. And I was just like, the whole day, I was like, they're going to find them. Somebody's going to dig through that garbage can and they are going to find those cigarettes. They're going to know it was me because, of course, my name was on the lunch bag. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so stupid. Oh no, oh no. And then I was on the bus and I'm like, okay, I think I got away from, I think I got it, you know, out of it, whatever. I'm not in trouble. Then I started to get pissed because I'm like, how dare she put me in danger like that? And so I got home from school and my mom got home and I was like, you put your cigarettes in my lunchbox. She's like, what? And I'm like, your cigarettes were in my lunch bag and I opened it and I almost got in trouble. And she's like, I don't think anybody would have thought that you were, you know, trying to like smoke in school. And I was like, I could have gotten expelled. I could have gotten detention. She's like, no, they would have called me and I would have said, you know, but there was no rationalizing that. It was just, I was pissed. And she's like, so what did you do with them? And I was like, I threw them away. She goes, you threw them away? And I'm like, well, yeah, what do you want me to do? Put them in my coat pocket and have them fall out when I'm, you know, trying to do the monkey bars? Like, what? So, yeah. I was always very cautious when I opened my lunch bag for a very long time after that because I was terrified that if I just, you know, dumped it out on the table that, you know, who knows what would come out next? A can of beer? You know, not that my mom packed beer for work or anything like that, but I honestly didn't know. So, yeah. Let's see. I think starting in middle school, at least in our school district, they had the local pizza place deliver pizza for lunch. So they had pizza as an option every day. And I probably got pizza every single day for lunch. And then they also had, what do you call it? Like Little Debbie snack cake type situation going on. Yeah, no wonder I got chubby because all I was eating was crap and I didn't move around. But they had the Little Debbies, so I would get a piece of pizza, a nutty bar, and a can of soda because we had pop machines, which, you know, I didn't drink water, so that was awesome. I got pop, candy, you know, nutty bar, pizza every single day, and I think it was only. God, I want to say the pizza was like $1, maybe $1.25 a slice. And the nutty bar was, hang on, I gotta remember what number I'm looking for. I think the nutty bar was 25 cents and then the soda was 50 cents. So $2 got me a filling and nutritious lunch. Yeah. I did not eat very diversely. I will say that. I definitely eat more things now than I used to, but I'm just shocked at how much more things my kids will eat than I would eat, because I would eat nothing. I mean, I would not. Like, strange vegetables? No. No. 3609. Like, I didn't eat fruit. I mean, I still don't really overly like fruit. I mean, I'm better than I used to be, but I have to be in a mood. I can't just, like, grab fruit and just eat it. I don't know. Oh, why did I do that? No, 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 no. Put it back in the bag. See? Put it back in there. Okay. These three left. 3825. 3825. I know. I'm adding to my stash. My gosh. I probably will never have as many spare round rails as I do squares. Probably for every like one round rail kit I do, I probably do 4 or 5 squares, which is fine. We all have, you know, our preferences, and that's okay. I will say though, I am enjoying doing round kits a little more than I used to. Before it was like, yeah, rounds, ew, gross. And I'm coming around a little bit. Around. Oh God. I am a laugh riot. That is Blanc. No. Okay, come on, get in there. This is a mess back here. Just ignore all that. I need to set up my special drill spares. That's, again, that's a when school starts problem for future Kristen, not current Kristen. So there is that. Put you back there. And we're just going to put these here. I'll empty all those, you know, diamonds into my junk drill bottle. And that is that. So let me know what you guys think about the little Meow and Furevah canvases. I think if I had to choose a favorite, it would probably be Milkshake, just because I love sugar and I love the color palette on this one most of all. But I will say Pizza Hamburger Kitty is a very, very close second. So that is it. If you have not, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, hearting, farting, doing all the things. And I will see you guys again very, very soon. Big awkward hugs. Bye.